Hey, what's going on? Zombie here. And in today's episode, I'm going to show you how I became super rich. I'm going to show you how I build a farm from the latest EXO event. And this is the results from running my prototype. I'll show you here. We'll start in this area. Got all these resources here. I'm super rich. Like I said, this is just from running the prototype, which I ran four drop ships. I'm going to be showing you how I build it, but this time I'm going to be putting 8 drop ships. I'm going to double my loot. I built these guys. Some of them are really loaded, so the titanium is at 108 I got from that. Nanocarbon alloy I got 51. Let's see, we got some iron 150, graphite 265. I got 2 full silos, well, almost full, of portable miners. These are all jetpacks, almost 3. This one's half full. I tore everything apart. I had it above this artifact, so I cleared it off. We're gonna get ready to build the big one, the big boy. So I got the seeds, I prepped everything. Over here, I got so many chips, so many. And then the main loot, I got all these RTGs from it. Like, oh my goodness. We are ready to go. I just ran out recently and added some more collars to my pallets here. So we're gonna build something nice and fancy. This is kind of like my backpack now. I've been loading some important resources that I'm gonna need on here. I have the soil, my collars, the level 1 blocks. These are very important right here. I am learning different methods to building and starting to get better at shaping things that I'm probably gonna have to redo all of the foundations here. Because this is, this is gonna be a base I'm gonna work on for a while, and I'm gonna keep this series going. When the update comes out, this is the map we're going to be playing on, hopefully. I think with just a new planet. Just one planet. It's a big one, but we could fly there and still come back here. Okay, so what's first on the objective? I might have to build some more auto arms, but for now I think I'm okay. I'm going to take my backpack and fly up there and show you guys where I'm going to start building this masterpiece. It's gonna be awesome having 8 of these. And I think I got until November 20th until this event ends. But I'm hoping that I can use this, like, I don't know what to call it, this design for the next EXO events. If they use the same trade rocket thingies, trade platforms, then I think I can. But so these are the remnants of my prototyping. Kind of pushed it as hard as I could, saw what resources lacked, ran into a few bugs, fixed most of them. There was one bug that I knew was going to be a problem if I wanted to reorganize the sorting system, because this actually has a storage sorting system that I created, a lot like the one right down here that I built. This whole platform kind of organizes like that, but I build it on 2 levels. And so now that I'm becoming more familiar with the auto arms, I'm able to manipulate them more, use less of them, and have them around the place. Now another bug I realized was that if you had multiple arms loading the Caldreas, they would just kind of stop. They didn't like it, so I was bottlenecked with that. I might have to get 3 more of these and make a second system within the system, just so I can keep up with, the AKA smelting of soup. But I think my color I picked out for this is going to be black. I want black floors. I might do like a gray ceiling or something. I changed my reloading system. Like I said, I got more familiar with the auto arms, and I realized I can simplify this. And I don't really need like 100 reloads. So, yeah, just put one down here. Oh, thank you. I guess I can use one. Because like something like that, well, down there would be fine. But if I took off the storage system, it would screw with the counter. So there was a few flaws that could happen in my other system, but if I didn't touch it at all, it would work fine. But here, I mean, this is good. I could probably fit 3 or 4 of these here, so that's 100 right there if I fit 4 of them. The circle's like right here. I mean, if I dropped it right there, it would grab it. So I decided to build up here for a couple of reasons. Maybe a few, I guess. You know, one of them being this is kind of like a seasonal testing zone because things may change as they... this is my first time doing a seasonal event, to be honest. I've never done these before. I still got to go to the other planets and finish it up. But, you know, as it changes, I can come up here and change things. And then down there is going to be the permanent base where things won't get messed up. They can share power. Power, you know, will be within the same area. The true flat's real nice. And then another benefit is this gives me a really good center point for my looting system that I'm building. So it has to be in a circle, so this gives me something to aim for. Okay, I'm going to finish this floor up, and then we're going to get to the starting point. We're going to start with the item organizer first and work our way up. This is going to be the first floor. I could drag things down. I might make a recycling station that turns all the chips into scrap because I have so much down there. I don't know if you have to research at least one of these guys right here. If not, they're all getting recycled into scrap. I'll be able to purchase and buy anything that I want with that. And when this is done, I'm gonna really stock up on everything. I'm gonna be super rich. I kind of already am, but... Alright, so let's try and line this up as best as possible. Oh, I like this black. It makes everything pop. I just went out and got it. I got the red too. So from this point up, when he's on a platform, they can reach 13 blocks. I am going to measure that now, and maybe I should just do it in the front here. So help indicate which side's the front. So this is the maximum height for an auto arm. Knowing those mechanics is going to enable us to... That's why I was able to put one under the ship and get the exact height. But knowing this will help us get 2 levels of an item sorter without them getting ruined. You know, yeah, I was about to say I might be able to do 3, but no, that might get a little tricky, but 2 levels easily. So now what I'm going to do is this center point. I'm going to create a box. It's also going to determine how high up I got to build the silos on the 2nd floor, because I came up with a way to fix one of the problems right about there. I don't know, that's about 3 probably. That's kind of what I was going for. Alright, let's pull this out. I want to try and keep this within the blueprint of the alien artifact. I don't know if I'm calling that the right thing. That's what I've been calling them. I play a lot of games, so... And another reason I'm picking this narrow mod is not because it makes it also like a sheet of paper, but it's really hard for this sheet of paper to not be in true flat. It snaps in the true flat. I think that's why it's doing this weird stuff, because if it's not in true flat, it won't place. And that makes everything so much nicer. I don't have problem with any platforms trying to be crooked. Like, I don't have to soil lock any of the foundations. I used to like doing that, but now I'm just going to do this so I don't have to soil lock as many things as possible. It is nice for certain things, but... So this is where we need to make the box on the 2nd floor. I just wanted to measure it down there. And I'm kind of half and half on this, you know. I don't think so. It's just too much. So I was just gonna do this whole thing red, but I'm gonna mix it to my other combination I was thinking of. Ooh, it's gonna take some work. Get this just right. Okay, so I'm gonna finish this little square right here. Remove the bottom part. Close it all up. Square off this floor. And then I'll get back to you. It's gonna take me a minute to make this nice and pretty. Okay, we are back. This is the shape I'm looking for. I put a red square in the middle to help out. What I'm gonna do is go up one more block just to be safe. Yeah, let's just do it. One more block. I'm gonna need a outer floor at this height. So maybe somewhere out here. All right, here we are. I'm back. I am very happy with the results. This is probably the nicest platform I've built to date. I haven't done a whole lot of true flat, so I'm very excited about this. My OCD is very pleased. Everything's nice and flat. So what I need to do here is I'm going to grab the large platforms. I need 2 of them. They're going to be going right here somewhere. I need another one. Alright, so I'm going to need to make this longer because I need to fit 2 of these into this hole pretty much. So what I'm going to do is create a funnel that's going to lead into this hole. So this is going to help with the item sorting, and it's also going to help have less auto arms near these guys. So you'll see in the end what I'm talking about. There's a reason why I'm doing it this way. There's a method to my madness. So I need to come out further. I'm going to try and take a measurement point here so I know how wide to make the funnel, which will basically determine how high up we got to go. And then I want to add an extra height to it because I want the items to fall pretty far. So that way they gain enough momentum to make it to the bottom of the funnel. I know there is, okay, there's one spot here. We could tell from this edge right here. And the next spot's probably right here. That's about 1 block's width. I could be safe than sorry, or, you know what, no, right, I want it right on the edge. So I think I am gonna pick this spot. If I need to, I can make these a little bit closer. So this is gonna be first mark, that edge right there. Come over to this side. Let's see what we got. So here's one line. Is that the same spot as the other one? Let's see, right on the inner leg. Looks about right. Sucks we gotta do it twice. There we go. Store you right there. I'm gonna do the bottom base, or the bottom section of the base like this too. This is the way it's gonna be. It's gonna be nice and fancy. I can't wait. I'm gonna be spending a lot of time on this server. Be building this up after time. I can't wait for the glitch walkers to come out. That'd be really fun. If you're running into problems where it just does not go to true flat, you might have an invisible collar in there. So you just want to switch off your collar tool here, and like if you're having a weird spot right here, it's just not going flat. So there might be like a collar in the air. So if you do something like that, you'll see another collar pop up. And that's where you want to make sure your tool's off, get the whole area, and then you can come back and chances are that little glitch will be fixed. Because when you have the collar tool on it, it's pretty specific. Like it only mines that collar. So if I was going to go up to red, I don't want to ruin that. That took me a while to get. And this is what I mean by a hidden color. If I didn't remove that color and I have black on and I decide to do this, it's gone. But the gray color is not gone. It's going to cause issues. So we want it to start not there, so maybe one more back. I think it's right about there. There we go. The last one left. This is the angle I wanted. I'm gonna go get some more seeds. Be right back. Alright. Give myself some room to walk on. So I'm gonna do this. And there's our angle. So go from there to here and up. Alright, so now I'm going to finish out this funnel and build the next floor, and then I'll hit record. Okay, it's mostly shaped out now. I'm going to build a floor around this level. Not sure if it's going to be this level. Oh, perfect. There we go. I need somewhere to walk, and next thing we need to do is build a ramp. I think for this ramp, I'm going to make it 3 thick. Just to alleviate any problems that might pop up. Alright, we got to measure one of these. And see how far in it goes. Bring him up. Let's put him here, because this is where he's going to sit. See if I'm happy with how he's sitting. I'm going to go across this way. Starting to take shape now. I'm going to color it differently too. I think I'll have some other parts be red too. The bottom or something. Okay, I'm going to do another jump forward. I'm going to clean up everything, get these edges nice and straight, and then we're going to get ready to start building some components into this thing so you can see how it works. I am back. Okay, painted some areas. Show you what we got going on here. So we have a very bottom shelf. It's gonna look like this, I guess. It's not done at all. At all. Got it. And then this shelf. So these will be item organizers and storage system. The first 2 levels. Sometimes I don't know how this happens. There will be a bottom on this. Just leaving it open for now so I can get the inside easier. I'm gonna have to I just hit record too. Yeah, I'm gonna have to gather some soil, so be a second for you. So right, got a bunch of soil. I got 3 of these filled up now. Grab some auto arms, and I got 2 of these platforms. I'm gonna start placing these. I'm gonna get them as close as possible. Alright, I think we're good. So that way, if I'm hitting these and I accidentally pull that off, he's not gonna load the platform, stopping me from putting it back, because that was a bug I had in the first design. Perfect. Alright, yeah, that should be enough. The reason why I want to put a bunch of these, because, you know, it'll load them a lot faster. So it looks like I'm going to need to build a few more of these guys. That black makes the colors really pop. Alright, so let's put some of these on there. This is my original one, getting upgraded. I'm going to make it like the power one I had down below. And I'm almost, after this, I'm probably going to need to upgrade my power system. This is just going to run off of this for now, but it can, technically, once it starts running, it can make its own power. Because it will be collecting RTGs. I'm going to build 1 more of those, and I'm going to need 2 auto arms now. I'm going to load this from a storage platform. So yeah, I'm going to go down, build some platforms, get a layout set up. I'm gonna need a bunch of those little ones. I might have some spares laying around. But yeah, I'll get right back to you once I get to the cauldron part. The cauldrea part. Alright, we are back. This is what I've made so far. I got the loading system here that will load up this belt, just like my energy generator. All these are going to pull. I added 2 more auto arms on each end, just to increase the process. Got these 2 arms that will load here. This is pretty much the storage spot. It's going to store up all the soup. We got 1 arm pulling from here up to mirror 3 more of the cauldreas onto the right side. But my goal now is I gotta figure out how to build these auto farms. I'm gonna start with the leaks here. So I'm gonna need 2 auto arms to load this, 1 for each resource. In the design, so I found if you have more than 1 arm loading a resource, one of the arms stops for some reason. So I'm not doing 2. 1 arm can handle 3 of these. It's the same thing with these resources. That's what I'm going to do. Only 1 arm. And then they have a large storage system. I can't find any soil systems larger than medium, but maybe I got to unlock it. I don't know. So that's why I got this funky contraption right here. I just want more storage. Alright, I'm going to go get some more auto arms and then extend this platform out a little bit and see if we can build a leak farm. Kind of like this, with some shelves. I think that's it. All I gotta do is plant them. Oh man, this is short this way. Or not. Let's make this a little longer. Perfect. Okay, I got some seeds over here. I'm gonna grab this. And I'm gonna start small. Just only build a few of them at a time and then work my way up from there. So they are pretty big. I want them to be not in the circle. Somewhere around there. Should be able to reach them all. And just aim them towards the center. That's funny, I could put it on the bottom. I was wondering earlier, it's like, could I do that? Why not? Coolio. Oh, I'm excited. Turn this guy on for a sec. Give him that. He's gonna get that. Oh, I'm out. I thought I was gonna be able to make some soup, but not yet. Okay, so now I need to make the farm for these guys. And that is not as simple. And what I'm gonna be doing is the reason why I aimed it towards me. Actually, you know what? I should just put it right here. I was thinking of putting it like here. But if I put it right here, it might just make more sense, because you need to keep it near you. It seems like anything that you use like a button repeater with to grow plants, they don't do that well when you're not nearby, and I think it's just because plants don't grow when you're not nearby. So in this design, I'm going to keep them close, because I'm going to be walking around this area, so yeah, I'll put them right here. I got some seeds down there I need to get. It's okay, here we go. Finally got it shaped. I think maybe 2 might be enough. Spread them out in here a little. Okay, I'm gonna finish up the right side, and then we're gonna have to go down and work on the storage system, but this will be running pretty good. Alright, I'll get back to you. This is going to take me a minute to do. I'm going to try and clean things up a little bit. And, like I said, reduplicate this over here. Alright, here we are. I have got the other side done. I was working on the storage and finishing up the bottom. Ooh, it's almost capped out. Why'd you stop? Oh, I gotta get more seeds because if you're not near them, they kind of disappear. And this side's a little further out, but I'll show you what I did downstairs. I made a recycling thing. I'm no longer going to keep the jetpacks or the data circuits. I'm going to recycle all of them. And this is how it works right there. And then the lower floor is going to be all the resources. Everything's going to come into here. This will have all the scrap. I still got to build storage for these guys, I guess. But I need to do a test run, so I decided to hit record. I haven't turned it on yet. It's going to be my first test run. Right now, what I need to do is turn all of these guys on. Okay, and here's what you do. Aw, they're there in time. Those will come back up into the system and they get placed right into the middle guys. So then once you get your rewards, same thing. Just launch them back out. Let those load. I'll let it fill up a little bit before I turn the sorting system on. Ooh, I want to go down there and look. I'm full. Oh, I could drop that down there too. It's an item sorter, pretty much. Ooh, nothing's getting stuck. Even the chips made it down. Let's launch these three. One more? Aw. You can get about 4 of them in before it turns off. I have a reserve, so we'll be alright for a little bit. And there. So even though we don't have a whole lot of seeds going, we'll be okay. Well, I think that's going to do it for this episode. Be sure to keep checking out my videos as Glitchwalkers comes out now on November 13th. They just released a date, and I will be playing and continuing my map. I'm here on it right now, updated. You guys are just a little behind, but it is definitely continuing, and I'm building more and more creations. I can't wait to start editing the next episode. But yeah, thank you if you made it this far. If you want to support the channel, you know what to do. And until then, I'll see you in the next one.